located here. All right. Good evening. My name is Adam R. Wood. They call me the Zotmeister. Welcome to yet another Throwback Thursday. It has been so many, I have forgotten how many it has been. But thankfully, I've got the number right here in front of me, 18. This is episode 18. And this is sort of a sequel. 4 episodes ago, I did something that covered a platform and games for it that, well, a lot of people seem to not even realize exists. I've heard it before. I thought there were only fighting games on the NeoGeo and nothing else. Well, in order to prove that was not the case, I did a bunch of early non-fighters in the NeoGeo history, its first 5 years, from 1990 to 1994. And, well, it was fun. And extremely dank. But, yeah, that was what it was. But now it is time to finish the job, return to the NeoGeo, and I, once again, have a sizable list of games in front of me, more than I know that I will be getting to in the next 4 hours. None of which is a one-on-one fighting game. Not a single one of them. At least, not in the standard sense. There are some versus games here, but none of the punching, kicking, special move kind that you might be familiar with. Oh, that that was my pleasure, and I know it was the pleasure of quite a few others as well. So I figured there definitely had to be a warning on that one, though, because I knew there was a lot of dankness to be had there. There will be a decidedly smaller amount of dank tonight. There will still be some amount, but it will definitely be fewer and far between, as the platform definitely matured quite a bit. And the games that I have here on this list are some really, really good ones. First and foremost, I'm going to come right out and say that sports titles are a bit underrepresented here. There are, in particular, soccer games, to use the American term for the sport. And I believe there was even like a football title or two, and possibly... I know there's several baseball titles. Not sure if any of them are later in the NeoGeo history, though, off the top of my head. But suffice it to say, there will be 1 or 2 titles here that kinda qualify as sports. A little, maybe. Some will take more luxuries than others. But generally speaking, if it's your standard team sport, yeah, those games are out there, like the whole Super Sidekicks trilogy and whatnot. And I won't be playing any of those because I don't find them fun or interesting. But I feel compelled to mention that that is something else that was out there for those who actually play sports games in the arcade. Curious fellows. So, how about we get this properly started, dive right in by playing something from 1995. And this is a game that, well, a lot of people kind of hate it. It has a bit of a notoriousness to it, shall we say. But its purpose in existence was made very, very clear a short while after. About 3 years. I will get to that. I will. But first, I have to show off this one. I have to do them in order. I feel like I would be doing something wrong otherwise. So, this game here, called Pulstar, basically has one purpose in existence. There's one and only one sort of design concept in play here. That's quiet. A little quiet. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Try here. Alright, I'm gonna roll with this. Yes, this game was basically, for all intents and purposes, I don't know if how intentional or blatant this was, but yeah, say hi to the camera, Chillstream. This game essentially has one very obvious design thought in mind. This was to make a pre-rendered graphics R-Type clone. That's pretty much it. This is a NeoGeo game that is trying to be R-Type. Almost painfully so. It does have one interesting charge shot mechanic, which is actually being demonstrated here. There's the hold in the button charge shot. The longer you hold it in, the stronger it is. And there's also the rapid fire charge shot. The faster you repeatedly press the fire button, the more tiny shots you get. Second button only changes the direction of your options, locks it in place. Or pressing both of them at the same time sacrifices your shield, which is almost always a bad idea. Built-in stage select, which is kind of cute, I guess. This game, just like R-Type itself, suffers from bad checkpoint syndrome. It's the Gradius effect. You die in the wrong place, it doesn't matter how many more lives you have, you're probably over. If you've ever played R-Type, or especially R-Type 2, or Super R-Type on the SNES, which is based on R-Type 2, yeah, this stage is probably going to look extremely familiar to you. A lot of it is very much laid out in the exact same way. The weapons, very, very similar. Although the N-type weapon, the charge shot, is very unique. And I am very fond of it. I love the way this shot works. This is great right here. Look at that. Oops. There we go. And this game, some way, somehow, trusts the player... Oh, ooh, crap. I died right in front of the thing. With a charge shot power-up. Which makes your shots charge up a lot faster. Look at that. Fully charged shots at this pace. And yes, it does affect how quickly you can build up this kind of charge shot as well. Because I don't have a lot of power at the moment, regardless. Oh, that was excessively brave, even for me. I'm surprised I pulled that off. The pod, of course, blocks incoming shots from the front. Doesn't take long. This is a good game. I do enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun. But those who are experts at shmups have been known to really, really hate this game and what it does in later stages. Very, oops, did I just... I did. I pressed the two buttons too close to one another. Well, I just threw my pot away. That's unfortunate. Just wanted to lock my option firing forward. Yeah, the music's great, it's very pretty, but the level design is very, very clearly R-Type. Very, very R-Type. Some segments, enemy appearances and whatnot, pretty much borrowed wholesale. If there is some sort of a connection between the developers of this game and R-Type to sort of explain that connection, or just a, quote, homage, unquote, I couldn't tell you. I never did do the research on that, and I really should at some point. Uh-oh, this could be a problem. Okay. No, I see you up there. I do not approve. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously no actual graphics from R-Type used here, but my word, things look so similar. These enemies in particular, the big ones traveling diagonally across the screen. Carefully nudge up to that one. This is a game that was, Oh, nice! Which weapon was this? I don't remember having this as a charge shot before. Huh. Actually, under the circumstances, I don't think I want to switch to the N. I like this. I think I need to hit its head, unfortunately. Ah! I didn't even see what got me. Did not even see what got me there. Oh, by the way, the water is on the ceiling for this portion. I have no idea why. Odd little touch there. There we go. Ah, the little worm got me. No! Wake up! Wake up, please! Yeah, it is what it is. I was going to say, this game is available in those 25th anniversary collections that were released not too long ago. I know the Humble Store has DRM-free versions. You can get them on Steam as well. The two recent NeoGeo bundles included this game. Although I'm not particularly fond of how they are emulated in those collections. That is a way of getting your hands on them. Controller wire is a little messed up now. But yeah, I basically only showed you that game so I can show you this one. So this game here, that I just finished playing here, Kaoru, is piloting a very, very clear R-Type Maru. That game really only... Let's just say the existence of that game is justified by the existence of this one. This is its sequel. And this game has almost nothing. Oops, what am I doing? Yume Kobo is the name of it now. There we go. This game has almost nothing to do with the original R-Type. This is all original design here. And this is one of the most beautiful shooters I have ever played. I love this game. Blazing Star. We go from one of the most gratuitously copied shooters ever, one of the most cleverly and uniquely designed ones ever. So for starters, we have a choice of plane and pilot. Still have the same charge shot mechanics. You can get score multipliers, charge shots, and cause a charge shot to diffuse. Bonus point items are worth increasing values as long as you don't let any vanish on you. Yes, we have a choice of planes here. We've got 6. Hellhound is the ship, Castor is its pilot. It even tells you a bit about how it plays. This is your sort of standard ship here. Shows its different types of shots. Here we've got Lifa piloting the Windina. Very straightforward one to play. That big, wide spread shot makes her very easy plane to play as. Arius Talum, piloted by JB. Very offensively oriented ship. This one right here, Asayuki's Peplos, is for the master players. It even tells you difficult type. No power-ups. You never get a better charge shot than the one that you start with. Here, piloting the Dino 246 is Kaoru, the original protagonist. The same ship. The defensive type, of course, because she still has the pod, but the one I'm going to be playing as, her sister's ship. This is Naomi's Dino 135, the technical ship.
Get ready.
Well, this is an arcade game, so of course there had to be a time limit on things. NeoGeo games, of course, were both arcade and home console, in most cases anyway. Rukako Hishimiya, thank you so much for that follow. Greatly appreciated. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Alright, the first thing you may notice is those lucky panels that come and go. I've actually missed one already. Unfortunately, the text on them is backwards. It says collected all with each one you grab except for the last one, which tells you to collect all of them. Nice bonus if you grab them all, but yeah, I kinda let the first one go by already. So I do not have luck showing, I have uck showing. Kinda fitting, really. Yeah, that's ucky. That's really ucky. Heavy Mana Beast, too. Thank you for that, host. Greatly appreciate it. Listen to this music. This music is great. I love the boss music in this game. Yeah, this game is so beautiful. Like I said, there was going to be decidedly less dank tonight. If this music doesn't get you into the mood for a boss battle, nothing will. Yeah. And if that music doesn't make you feel great for having won a boss battle, you're probably deaf. Oh, man. I probably shouldn't have done one of the greatest games I've got to play tonight so early in the list, but I couldn't resist. And I wasn't about to play Pulse Star without playing Blazing Star immediately afterwards, so... Still getting 500. Oh! I let go of that shot too late. Oops. No checkpoints here. You restart right where you died. Solves that problem right quick. I am clearly very much out of practice. This game is also in that same set of collections I mentioned before. Actually, I'm not sure if there's a Steam version of Pulse Star or Blazing Star, but it was definitely in the bundle collections. To think of it. But it seems like they're constantly making Steam versions of all of them as they go. The varying quality. Whoa, that was close. I am not doing well at all, by the way. That takes an extra moment to charge up your charge shot if you do the, this charge shot break. Oh, I cut that way too close. This isn't a Twinklesoft game, Adam. You don't need to scratch bullets. It's coming! Destroy the space colony! Ah, Gaming Trucker 1, good to see you here. Yes, the NeoGeo dodgeball game is indeed going to be on the list tonight. That will get played again. Even practiced it a small amount anyway. Hopefully I'll do a little bit better. Whoa! Damn! Game actually just comes right out and says, "Are you serious?" or other things like that when you lose a life. As much as I would love to play some more of this right now, I have a long list of games to get through. A short time to cover as many as I can. As much as I hate losing boss, I think I am going to have to move on from here. The name of that game is Super Dodgeball, Gaming Trucker 1. Super Dodgeball, that's simple. Yeah. Nice proper recognition for your best performance. Actually shows right there certain stats about the #1 play as well. Got a bit more work to do though. This is definitely a game that I'm trying to learn. Yeah, that is, as at least one other streamer I am aware of would call it, a 10 out of 10 game. That is amazing stuff. Ooh, okay, so what the heck do I follow up that beauty with? Neo Turf Masters. Yes, that's on my list too. Yeah. That is indeed one sports game that I felt I had to at least spend a little bit of time with. Actually, you know what? Let me actually fire that one up next. Let's just go straight into that one. I am not a big sports game fan, as I mentioned before. However, this game is so incredibly well done. Those people I know of that actually do play golf say that this game emulates real golf. Almost a little too well.
NASCAR.
Alright, so it seems I'm using my backup mic again. Because this one has once again decided to not function for me right now. Oh, why do you keep doing that to me? So I apologize for the voice quality being subpar for a bit. By a bit, I mean the whole first half of this episode. Bad Mike. Apologize to them. Naughty, naughty. Alright, so let's try this again. Now, golf is definitely not my thing either, but this game has a massive cult following. This game is like mimetic at this point. It is surprisingly intense and exciting as far as a golf game can go. Plays very smoothly and it just does such dirty, mean things. And it actually has a proper sort of arcade mentality. It's not like you're just straight up getting 3 holes for your money. You are actually paid for performance. Come in under par, you earn 3 holes. Come in over par, they take extra holes away from you. So this is a game for which it actually makes sense to try to 1cc it. If you do sufficiently well, you can get through the entire 18 holes on a single credit.
Please select the type of your game. Who do you play as?
Okay, so the first thing I have to point out here is that you do get to choose your golfer, as it were, from a variety. They all have different stats. The default young hero character is average in everything. You got the British technician, who is a bit more skilled and accurate, good at recovery, but doesn't hit the ball as hard. His driving is a bit down. You have the Australian veteran, who is excellent at hitting the ball out of nasty situations, but not very good at much of anything else. We have the power golfer from Brazil, who smacks the crap out of the ball like nobody's business. He will get the best shots in the game, distance-wise. But everything else is the worst possible. And we have the Japanese putt master, who is excellent on the green, but a little subpar in, well, pretty much everything else. But yes, we then have this guy. The one guy that everybody knows by name. This is Robert Landolt from Germany, the shot maker, who is by far the most accurate of the characters. He is the second best at both driving and putting. His skill and recovery stats are slightly below average, but with him you really don't need them, because you typically won't get yourself into trouble in the first place. This guy, yeah, it's reached the point where in describing character selections in other games where there is only one obvious choice to make, they are often referred to as the Robert Landolt of that game, referencing this one.
Robert Landolt. Please select your challenging course.
4 full golf courses present here, all with their unique little challenges.
Grand Canyon Golf Course.
Still trying to learn this one.
Final day. Final party start.
This game decidedly louder than the last couple. Turn that down a bit.
Hole number 1, 460 yards. Par 4.
Player 1, tee shot.
Best music in a golf game ever. I don't think anybody would argue that. Oh,
Good shot.
a little low. Here it is.
Fairway.
Oh, not quite yet.
Player 1, second shot.
Yeah, though the female announcer is Nelson, she'll actually mention her name later on. That's that's a meme unto itself.
Fine.
Oh wow!
On the green. Player 1, birdie try.
There it is, on the green. Yes, as the shot maker, you can see the meter for putt strength is graded very thinly, making the accurate shot very easy to get.
Birdie.
Yes, yes it is.
Player 1 jumped over 5 places in this hole.
It is indeed on that PlayStation disc. Do I? Hold on a sec. Do I? I've been sort of cycling my PlayStation inventory, what I keep in my room or not. I'm not sure if I have that disc in front of me or not at this moment. Apparently not. Thought I would look though. Actually, you've gotten me very curious to see if I have that right in front of me. The PlayStation version, well, Neo Turf Masters itself is okay. A friend of mine swears it has input lag. I swear it doesn't. But there are definitely some bad games in that collection. Most notably Top Hunter, which I played last time I did this. It was an earlier game. It's actually... Nope. Oh well. Thought I could show it off. Don't actually have it. Yeah, you take a nap. You think about the naughty thing you did, Mike. Get this going again.
Hole number 2, 456
Yeah,
yards.
Top Hunter, it takes like a full minute to do the transitions in and out of the bonus stages. And the lag in Shock Troopers in particular is just game ruining. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. There we go.
Good shot.
Might have an issue with a tree here.
Second shot.
No, it's not too bad. 141 yards out of 150. Wind might take it a bit. Let's try this. Huh. Overdid it slightly.
On the lead. Player 1 birdie try.
Birdie.
Yep.
I did it.
Tries 4 birdie.
Your quarter buys you 3 holes, but if you keep getting birdies,
Player 1 starts to strike
you
back.
keep on moving. This is Nelsie's report. Player 1 had a bad day.
3, 138 yards. Par 3.
Player 1 tee shot.
This is a hole where you could theoretically get a hole in one, but it's not the easiest thing to do. I'm happy with that.
On the lead. Player 1 birdie try.
Birdie.
Cranking out them birdies.
I did it.
Tries 4 birdie. Player 1 stands second. This is Nelsie's report.
Aw man, and Courtier is missing this.
Hole number 4.
What a shame.
684 yards. Par 5.
Player 1 tee shot.
I'm never sure how to take the first shot here. Oh, I do not like that wind one bit.
Good
Not
shot.
quite a perfect shot. Oh! Threading it like a needle.
Player 1
Ambu Lion, good to see you. Yes, this is the US course. Yes. Oh nope, didn't quite get the full bar.
fairway. Player 1 third shot.
Aim to the center of the green, or no, not with that kind of wind. I don't. Oh, that
Fairway.
came up a lot shorter than I anticipated.
Player 1 fourth shot.
21% of this bar.
Get in.
Oh!
come on! Listen to that clink. I'm gonna wait for it to cycle back down to the bottom. There we go. Golf claps.
Player 1 falls back a lower rank. This is Nancy's report.
Hole number 5, 397 yards, par 4.
Player 1 tee shot.
This looks good. Bullseye.
Good shot.
300-yard drive.
Player 1 second shot.
No wind. Popped it up a bit high.
Player 1 birdie try.
Birdie. I did it.
Yeah.
Tries for birdie.
Yeah, I swear, if there is a golf game, better use it.
Second.
I certainly don't know it.
This is Nancy's report.
This is looking really good so far. I'm sure I'll muck it up relatively soon.
Hole number 6, 486 yards, par 4.
Player 1 tee shot.
Haven't encountered either of the contests yet. Bullseye.
Good shot.
Fairway. Player 1 second shot.
Fine. Get in.
Nice, made it just past that hill.
Player 1 birdie try.
Tiny bit of grain, so let me adjust my angle slightly. Shouldn't need to change it much. There we are.
Birdie. I did it.
Tries for birdie.
I know, right?
Player 1 slides down to the third place. This is Nancy's report.
Hole number 7, 428 yards, par 4.
Player 1 tee
Yeah,
shot.
this is not a hole where you want to just pound it out. Start with something more reasonable. This way. Oops. That was bad timing on my part. Not a great shot, but it'll do.
Player 1 second shot.
Headwind. Bullseye. Did I overhit it? Yeah, I did. Is it still on the green? Alright. Long putt, though.
Birdie try.
Let's see, the hill and the green are both going to try to drag it that way. I need to give it a little extra power, but not too much. Oh. Oh well.
Player 1
Probably just one too much power adjustment there.
for bogey.
Rip.
Bogey.
Yep.
Oh no!
Penalty for over par.
And there it is. If you were to continue, you'd get 3 more holes, but time for me to move
Game
on.
over.
Yeah, or slightly less on the shot before that. Would have been good.
Nazca.
Yeah, Nazca only made 2 games for the NeoGeo before SNK was like, holy crap, we'll buy the lot. And essentially, took over the company. Nazca was formed by former members of Irem, who made games like the 2 Gunforce titles and In the Hunt. And that influence is going to be very clearly seen in the next game that I play. The only other Nazca game before SNK was like, that will do. Thank you so much for supporting our NeoGeo. How would you like to actually work for us? And that game is quite possibly the most famous of non-fighting games on the NeoGeo. I speak, of course, of Metal Slug. I only have to change the title. The rest is the same.
Metal Slug!
This game is incredibly famous and popular, mainly for its animation style. As an action platformer, on the style of like Cyberlip, an older game on the same platform, I played that last time. Pretty straightforward. This game is very loud. But yeah, clearly the animation, absolutely beautiful work here. And I swear, there are certain things in this game that seem to be locked that I'm guessing are not. Yeah, it doesn't help any that I've been reverted to my backup mic, which is definitely less receptive to my voice.
Mission 1, start!
The Metal Slug series, I feel, basically just went too far too quickly. The games needed to come out more slowly. Beyond any particular point, any series that just cranks out too many titles too fast seems to invariably go under. It's just oversaturation. Yeah. We're here to rescue POWs, of course, who all look exactly the same. They all manage to hide power-ups in their shorts somehow. You can't actually aim diagonally. It's Cyberlip all over again. I love that. But, at least when you change your angle of fire, they give you those extra bullets. Arcade Contra style. Hit targets at an angle. Limited stock of grenades. And here we have the namesake, Metal Slug. Micro tank. Has a separate cannon shot stock that replaces the use of the grenades, although this tank is actually capable of ducking. And while I'm ducked, you may notice it says bomb at the top instead of cannon again. I actually throw my grenades out the hatch. I am having the tank duck. Hey dude, come back here, dude! Thank you. More cannon shots. Useful for dealing with these tanks. Base on a hill. In case you didn't know this, this game does have some hidden POWs. Some in the first stage here, up at the top of that waterfall. Gotta shoot to make them appear. Oh, whoops! Here we go. 4 of them in all. We get this guy here. Alright, boss coming. You hit down and jump to get out of the tank. Oh! Whoops. That was not what I had in mind, as you might imagine. And that's really, really bad for score, because this is one of those games where you need to retain... if you die, you lose credit for everyone you've rescued, as far as the end of stage bonus is concerned. So basically, I just screwed up hugely. If I were making a score run, that would be a reset. As with that. I am doing horribly here! Sheesh! As I lose the slug right before the boss blows up. You get points for that, too, keeping the slug intact. That was terrible. I could have had a perfect. Instead, I did horribly! Mega Man Syndrome, that's a good way of phrasing it, Gaming Trucker. I will not disagree with that. Mega Man 3 made me sort of... I hated the... Really? You gave me a turd. Sheesh. Mega Man 3 irritated me. It almost bored me to tears. You can shoot up the flag in the background. Lots of fun little things like that they put in this game. 5,000. Sometimes you get a 50,000 point item there, and I'm convinced it is not random, but I don't know what actually causes the difference there. The flame shot curls up slightly at the end of its blast. That can be used to your advantage. Okay, let's see if I can get it. Yes! You move faster jumping than you do walking. If you want to grab that item before that portion of bridge gets broken and falls down, you need to jump for it constantly. And then carefully steer back to the left so that you don't end up in the drink. But it is possible. At least I got one thing to go right this game. Rockets have slight homing capability. You can see they're angling down here. Yeah, they'll angle to the right, and quite a bit, no less. Thank you. Abandoned ship! Well, one guy's trying to pump the water. That indeed is a 50,000 point item. No matter what graphic is actually showing there, it can vary, you always get 50,000 points for grabbing that. Yes, I have that too! Metal Slug Anthology for the PlayStation 2. Good stuff. Yes, there are lots of Metal Slug games. 6 on the NeoGeo alone. Several on hardware more recent than that. Come on! There we go. See that little leaf down there? You can shoot that out. More hidden POWs. This was a bad time for me to lose my... Oh, you've got a weapon, that's right. Go. The weapon lasts just long enough to destroy that thing for you. Oh, you got a bowling ball off. There we go. The slug!
Thank you.
Yeah, those coins increase in value the more you grab in rapid succession. If you can expose them all at once, they're worth, well, if there's enough of them, quite a bit. Most places don't have enough of them, though. Okay. Can't use the classic controller for it. What were they thinking? Ugh. Yes, it goes 1, 2x, 3, 4, 5, 6, double X. Yeah, I don't get it either. The first 6 of those were on the NeoGeo. Middle 6, actually the 7th game. Whoops, get out. Was on the Atomus Wave hardware, I do believe. This is really not going well for me right now. Whoa, I was facing the wrong way? Seriously? I am out of grenades. Yeah, I think I'm failing to this boss too. Not doing well here. Bad Metal Slug night for me. I swear I'm better at this game. I have the Steam achievements to prove it. Well, Steam achievements to prove I'm slightly better than what I'm showing now. Oh! Yeah, that was poor. Yeah, they're sort of side stories. I think that X is sort of a mixture of elements of 2 and 3, I think it is. I haven't spent much time with any of the Metal Slugs after the first 2. With the exception of a small, tiny amount of time each with, I want to say 3, 6, and double X.
Metal Slug.
The ones available on the Xbox 360 through Live Arcade, I know I've spent at least some amount of time with, but not a lot. I've definitely played the original more than all of the others combined, there's no doubt about that. But that was terrible. That was absolutely horrible. Unfortunately, I need to move on. I need to move on. Oh, wow. When somebody makes a patch for a game for that purpose, I happen to be in favor of things like that, generally speaking. It's like, good on them. The original game should have had it. Shame on them for not putting it there. How lazy. Wow. Okay. So, moving along. Man, I've had to adjust volume quite a lot during the course of this. Okay, what shall I do next? I know. So there was this sort of, not really a series, because there's no real connection between them. There were a number of games released on the NeoGeo that were essentially graphical updates, re-releases of older classic arcade games, curiously enough. And as it happens, they did a very good job with much of them. And I have got 2 of them on my list right here, and I am going to do them, one right after the other. So, starting with the first of the 2 that I have here, would be Neo Mr. Do. A game that is in my very short list of titles that I 1cc'd the very first time I played it. However, I got a crap score. And the nature of this game is such that if you want a good score, I actually don't know what company made this off the top of my head. Obviously the original Mr. Do is Universal. Visco. Visco did this one. Okay. If you want to actually have a good score at this game, you need to work at it. A lot. It makes the game a lot harder. So this is a game with an excellent sort of risk versus reward balance to it. And a low volume. Original Mr. Do, 1982. Now I'm going to come right out and say that this game has a wide variety of power-ups, and I do not know what like 2/3 of them do. It's pretty weird. This whole game is kind of weird. Go forward for make way as joystick. Push A button for approach of enemy. The English though. Go forward for make away as joystick and push A button for approach of enemy. Break of enemy for apples and balls. Make high score for break get together. Yeah, the English is pretty bad, but the game is great. Complete of extra. Get extra game. Stage clear as to do. Need to get all clear items or break all enemy. A lot of the mechanics of the original are still present. If you grab the point items in succession without stopping, get a nice bonus. Grab extra. Yeah, extra works a little differently. Instead of having one letter guy, the entire word comes after you. Oh, darn. It was right there. Yeah, you notice I could have ended that level very quickly, but I kept it going. Yeah, if you just try to finish things by grabbing all the cherries as quickly as you can, it's a very easy game to finish. Alright, so here's a weird power-up. Oh, whoops, what the heck is that? What happened to my power ball? Here we go, we are now female. I have no idea what purpose that actually serves. Oh, whoops, I was under that. That was poor. Yeah, I'm getting greedy. Trying to get a decent score out of this, rather than just march through it. You can get coins by standing under these bowling pins. Has to be directly under them. Back off. Hitting them. Extra life at 100 coins, as they're kind enough to tell you at the beginning of every stage. Oh, that was dumb. Saw the enemies coming on the right and chose a bad time to dodge. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Nah. Oh, I can't believe I just walked right into him. That was really short. I'm gonna play it again. I didn't want the game to take forever, but that was just way too short. And embarrassing. I'm going to prove I actually can play this game. There we go. If you've never played the original Mr. Do, fantastic classic game. Your weapon is a ball, it actually bounces along the dirt. So the way you carve your path through the level does make a big difference. Oh, you're kidding me! I didn't get the shot back in time? Marilyn Monroe there. Pretty sure that only lasts the stage, yeah. Alright, I am not grabbing that clown face thing. These things can eat the balls in the same way that they'll eat the oranges in the original. Still let the last one get away. Yeah, they do give you an extra bonus if you can get the quick grab on every set of cherries. Oh no! Ugh, he dug himself out. Need some space here. There we go. The more you use the ball, the longer it takes to recharge each level. Gotcha! Spelled extra. And so we have the very sort of puzzle-esque bonus round. The object is to try to find your way through to the bottom. To clear out some apples by smashing others on top of them. Get a time bonus if you finish it quickly. It's a heart. Ugh. Okay. Every now and then gives you bonus points for the coins. You can see the theme has changed. We're now in a cookie world. Eggs, candies, ice cream cones. Yeah, see, if you just go straight for all the point items, you can finish the levels very quickly. But But you'll be missing out on bonus stages, bonuses for taking out lots of enemies, and of course all these coins. So it is definitely a risk versus reward situation. There we go. Complete extra. Round is over. On to another bonus stage. Huh. Yeah, that breaks right away. So how do I get another one? Nope, that fell too far. Huh. I'm not sure how to do this one. Yeah, an apple can fall one space just fine. Here we go. Oh, I did push you too far that way. Damn. I have to go on the other side to get you, and I might not be able to do that fast enough. Oh. Yeah. I kind of fumbled it at the end there, too. No points. If it's a letter of the alphabet with a hole, they make it a mouth. And a pair of eyes, apparently. Yeah, this game kinda... Oh! I pressed the wrong button. Had my thumb in the wrong place. Alright, I think I've probably played this game enough. I think you get the gist of it. No. Bugger off. One more cutscene for you. Oh yeah, and I can press the button to make him... Yep. And there's another theme. Alright, so you get the idea. I shall now move on to the other one of this classic reimagining I could show you. Another one with Neo in the title, but this time, Bomberman. You may remember Panic Bomber from last time, versus puzzle action game on the NeoGeo. But later on, they did actually make a classic style Bomberman game, the NeoGeo, and here it is. Here you are. Nose is itching already. Ugh. Fantastic animation, as one would expect on the NeoGeo.
Ready, go!
The rules of Bomberman: place a bomb, run like all get out. The throw in this game is actually particularly strong. In Go, they tell, get your first 50 losses over quickly. Here, yeah, get your first 50 suicides over with quickly. 5 stages in all in story form. No, that's right. 5 stages in all in story form. During the game, a second player can join in. They co-op, and then, yes, you can actually do a versus battle here as well. I will play normal. The usual digging through walls, destroying enemies as they roam around, hoping to find power-ups in the so-called soft blocks as you go. Down. Oh. Here we go. Ooh. Just a minute. I have not found any power-ups at all here. I believe this follows the classic Bomberman style, where power-ups last the entire game, but there's only one each stage, rather than the games where power-ups only last for the room in which you grab them, but they're everywhere. There we go. Oh no. Ugh! Figures, the one time for that to happen. But yeah, you can see I'm still moving faster. Even though I lost a life, I still have the power-up effect. Well, that was everything. Drop 3 bombs at once now. That opens the exit. Out we go. Got someone to rescue here. Don't walk into them. Do in fact blow open their crate. There we go. They will help. Alright, that's the... Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to walk through a wall. This is the kick power-up. Can now nudge bombs I walk into. Slide down the line like so. Oops! I just totally got myself killed. I meant to kick that in a different direction. Yeah, like this. Oh! Darn! Okay, so the kick actually is something you lose when you die. That was again really short. Let's try that again. Although I suppose what I should do is try battle mode instead. Actually, let me do that. Let me go ahead and do that. We've launched this real quick. Show off the other style of play. You get to choose your stage theme here. Arrows will redirect kicked bombs. You do get a character selection. Rubber. Kotets. Gold. Atomic Bomberman! Somebody remind me to try to get that running and stream it at some point. Play as one of Hudson's mascots here. power-ups will be decidedly more frequent. They only last for the round of battle. Oh no, you don't. You're not pinning me in there. Oh, his flame is still so small. Ah, gotcha! Ain't running from that one.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I played the crap out of the SNES Bomberman games in college. Used to have dormitory tournaments. Uh-oh. That would be a bad place to go. This is bad. Still a very... Oh, I got a second bomb now. There we go, that's what I want to see. Give me those. Where's he going? Okay. Man, I could use some roller skates right now. Oh, damn! That didn't go as I intended. Indeed, Gettysburg, indeed.
Ready, go!
That's exactly what happened. Probably not what you intended to refer to. Oh, that's alright. Still on short flame anyway. Always know your own flame depth. Key to Bomberman. An egg. Oh, nice. I have a mount. It's a very, very slow mount. I do not want that. Thank you. Is this one of those games where it gets knocked away? No, it just gets blown up. Okay. But I'm guessing if I take a hit, I only lose the mount. Tends to be the way this goes. Yep. No. I know what you're thinking. No. Okay, there we go. Much better. Oh, this guy's the exact opposite. This guy's stupid fast. Look at that! Ah! I used to play the SNES version, the Hyper Speed stage on. Oops! Ah, I missed a spot. That was... Ah, he got himself. It counts! Victory! Fruit fly, go away! So now I'm up against 2 AI opponents. Whoops. This guy seems to have... Oh! I can dash! I think. He's doing something when I press the B button. I don't see what. Maybe he can affect a bomb? Yeah, he can. Uh-oh. What did I just get poisoned with? Oh, I see. He charges up a dash if I hold in the button for a moment. Oh, this guy can travel through the blocks. Nice. Uh-oh. It's often the safest place to hide from a bomb. Far side of a wall, when that's an option for you. This one might go to the clock. Nope. Didn't drop enough. Was that guy concealing himself as a destructible block? Nowhere to go. He's still safe from his own bombs up there. Here come the sudden death blocks. Did he seriously just... Yes, he did. Scratch one mount. Got him. Woo. Yes, the SNES games did allow for 4 players. That multi-tap got a lot of use out of me. And then, of course, there's Saturn Bomberman, which has reason for someone to buy 2 multi-taps. I happen to have 2 Saturn multi-taps and Saturn Bomberman, and I have played it with 10 players once before, and it is an experience, let me tell you. Oh, I totally could have just ambushed that guy. Oh, that one would have been tougher. I was sort of on top of him. Go around to grab this one. Ooh, thrown. That was a poor choice on my part. There we go. Now I can return fire. Oh! Interesting. Can't hold on to it for long, apparently. Give me those. Oh, did I just blow up a mount? Heck. Did. It's hiding behind that house part. Pay more attention. What do we get? Doesn't seem to do anything special. Any mount is better than no mount. As everybody loses their mounts all at once. Alright, you weirdo, you're going down. Alright, so you get the point. You get the gist of it. Although, I think... trying to remember how you save state in this simulator. I kind of want to save this game for later. Ah, it's not important. Not important. That is Neo Bomberman. Mr. Do before it. Classic arcade titles. Brought to the NeoGeo. And rather successfully, if you ask me. They did a very good job with both of those. Okay. Well, it's not time for me to take my break yet. I gotta move on to something else. And let's see, what would fit into that time frame nicely? I want to do that grouping later. How many others do I have? That's just the one, huh? Okay, I'll do this one. There are several driving or racing games in the later NeoGeo era as well. I, of course, did Riding Hero and Thrash Rally early on. There were a few more later on. One of the more famous ones is Neo Drift Out, sort of an update to an older arcade game with a very unique perspective, and by unique, I mean it is very cleverly designed, but many people find it nauseating. Its sequel is more of your classic rally type, as is the game that I am about to play. This is, I guess you could call it a spiritual sequel to Thrash Rally, which I played last time. And it is from the same company, and it's a similar style, although you'll recognize the differences pretty quickly. And it's an extremely playable game. It really doesn't try to get you eliminated until you're about to finish a loop. It's a very difficult game to 1cc, but a very easy game to get close to 1ccing. They balanced it just right for that amount of playtime. It is called Over Top. Named after the perspective, I guess. It is indeed from 80K. Thank you so much for that host, Muta Warrior. Greatly appreciate it. Glad to see you here again. Also way loud. You'd think that the volumes would be standardized on the same frickin' platform, but no. ADK over top des. the initials read. Of course, to actually get on the ranking, you have to finish the course, and that is easier said than done. This game is all about properly timing your drifts. This is easier said than done. With that said, the game is pretty generous. It gives you an additional 40 seconds with each segment that you finish. Up to a maximum of 99, anyway. You have your usual fake versions of real cars and a bike. I will play as the Hummer wannabe, the Falcon 395. Army Green works for me, I guess. So you've got the mini-map up in the corner to help you plot out your future turns. Whoops, and I've messed up already. This early on, it's probably not going to matter as far as completing it is concerned, as I'm probably going to be back up to the maximum amount of time at the end of this stage anyway. Yes, I am. Let's go next stage. Time to hold in the gas button again. Oh, what the? Oh, this is bad. Come on, what am I doing? Sheesh. This is disappointing. The Jeep is very, shall we say, it's got a tight grip on the road. And not adjusting to it very well right now. Bouncing like a pinball. Smacking walls pretty hard. So I'm doing a damn fine job of showing how to not play this game. Alright. definitely need to be more willing to drift on my turns, especially from here on out. Whoa, that was pathetic! Sharp angle here. There we go, that looked good. That was way too late. I tried to cut that too thin. Next tunnel. Yeah, when you do get to a checkpoint, you can let go of the gas button. Let's relax for a moment. When it says ready, press it again. You move automatically through those tunnels between sections. Let's see if I can find the right angle there. This does play like RC Pro-Am, yes. The left turns left and right turns right, regardless of which way you're facing. Though you're usually pointing up. Not always, though. Oops. Obviously, slide more on the snow. Ooh. Oof, that was terrible. But you can see, despite playing absolutely horribly, still chugging along. Also, hi Buff Muffin, good to see you here. I wish I were better at these sorts of rally games too. I enjoy them a lot. Ugh. I have no idea what just happened. Looked like there was a flag on my vehicle and I just knocked it off. Ugh. Tried to make that turn too quickly. Record. I'll take your word for it. Oh, what? Unbelievable. Well, that might have worked, sorta. This is just embarrassing. I guess I should have chosen a different vehicle. This one does not seem to be working for me right now. Alright, that's just funny. Alright, so I guess I'm failing this section. This is where the game's gonna end on me. I was able to sort of shortcut that. Oh, it's gonna come up just short, isn't it? Yep. Almost made it to that tunnel. And you can see how well I did here. You can see I actually made it to the penultimate stage, and I almost made it to the final one. Almost made it right back to the park. But, yeah, I was really mucking things up there. Yeah, it's a nice, easy, casual game. Even if you are messing up a crap ton, as you can see, it gives you quite a bit of play. It's a very solid, fun game. Quite happy with that one. So I figured I would show that one. That, and it seemed weird if I were to play Neo Drift Out without playing the original, but that's not a NeoGeo game, and yeah, you get the idea. I could have actually added that one to the list there. Neo Bomberman, Neo Mr. Do, Neo Drift Out. Actually fits that category too. Okay, at this point, it is slightly early, but I am going to take my break now. And it might be slightly longer than usual because I need to reboot my computer in the process. Because this naughty boy right here, I'm going to make earn his keep. So I actually have to restart the system in order to get that working properly again. I wish I knew why. So I'm I am in fact going to break the stream. I apologize for missing out on the usual musical interlude. But hopefully it shouldn't be too long a rest. I do, of course, need to stretch my legs. I need to brew more tea. So give me maybe around 7 minutes, give or take 2. That sounds about right. I will see you on the flip side. Back in just a bit.